The head of the IRS facing some dubious lawmakers yet again today. The tax agency saying that, well, it lost more than 2 years of emails. The IRS chief facing a House committee on the Hill today. California Republican Congressman Darrell Issa chairs that committee. He's with me now. How are you, sir? And good morning to you.
I'm doing fine, Bill. Looking forward to a fairly long night.
Yeah, so it begins at 7 o'clock, could go 3 or 4 hours late into the night. We'll be watching from New York. You sent a letter with 50 questions over the weekend for the head of the IRS. Will he come with answers tonight for that?
Bill, based on past performance, the answer is no, but these are simple questions that he can go to staff, he can have the answers, he can turn them back over to us and save us going through questions as straightforward as who took steps to recover the documents, who decided to destroy the disk drive, those kinds of questions. The reality, though, is that we have some serious questions for the commissioner, the biggest one being, you came before us, you said you would tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under oath. Do you believe you told the whole truth? And, of course, the answer is he did not tell the whole truth.
On that list of 50 questions, what is the most critical one for you right now?
The most critical one really has to do with, in fact, who made the decision to destroy the document. Remember, a lawyer, Lois Lerner, is somebody who decided to put documents on that C drive, on her local drive. Can you believe for a moment that she didn't make a backup copy, or if those were important documents to her, that she didn't insist on greater steps to be taken to try to recover them?
Well, you believe they're hiding something, right? I mean, you believe the IRS is hiding something. What are they hiding?
Well, I believe Lois Lerner is hiding something. I believe the Justice Department, the IRS, and the White House are interested in her succeeding in hiding what she's hiding, which is her targeting of conservative groups based on their ideology in support of the president's war on Citizens United, a Supreme Court decision that he didn't like. He didn't like it enough to basically chastise the Supreme Court in the House of Representatives. This is something that he vehemently opposes, and Lois Lerner acted on his opposition.
But we understand it's not just Lois Lerner now. It's 6 other employees for the IRS. And to be clear about it, it's our understanding that these emails that were sent out of the IRS to other people in Washington, in Cincinnati, who knows where they went. What is your working theory as to who else was involved outside of the IRS that would have been transmitting emails with people like Lois Lerner or the other half dozen?
Well, we would believe it'd be politically like-minded people. The emails we most want, of course, are from people who agreed with her and helped her accomplish this targeting and abuse of conservatives.
Members of Congress?
Well, members of Congress openly sent letters asking the IRS essentially to crack down on conservative groups. That includes Elijah Cummings and a number of prominent Democrats. And I think that certainly is interesting that those letters, the president's statements, and Lois Lerner's actions correspond almost exactly, along with the 1.1 million private records, mostly private records, that Lois Lerner saw that were sent to the Justice Department and sat there at the Justice Department until we discovered them.
Members of Congress, Department of Justice. What about the White House? What's your hunch there?
Well, certainly those are documents that the IRS undoubtedly has not searched for. They probably have not searched Axelrod's documents. They have not searched all the people that are helping the president get reelected. But we're not saying that we know they're there. What we're saying is laws were broken, including the Federal Records Act, laws that this commissioner is supposed to absolutely support and defend. But, Bill, here's one of the things that I think your viewers need to understand. The commissioner knew that he had made false statements to Congress. Did he come to Congress and say, hey, I need to make you aware of this? No. He went to the political appointees at Treasury, and he went to the political appointees at the White House, discussed it with them. He didn't even discuss it with his own Inspector General, a nonpartisan. Why? Yeah. Because he, in fact, is co-opted in this political cover-up.
But is it your belief that this operation infected various branches of our government in Washington, D.C., and not just the IRS? Others knew about it, they were aware of it, and perhaps many others participated in it. What do you think about that?
Well, whether it's Trey Gowdy, James Lankford, Jim Jordan, Jason Chaffetz, any of my key lieutenants, we all have the same instructions. follow the facts, don't assume where they lead, but don't write off the possibility they lead there. So could it lead to political operatives of the president? Yes. Do we know? No. We follow the facts, and right now we're being stymied by these, disappeared emails that, if in fact should have been recovered, maybe still could be recovered, but obviously we were not told in a timely fashion, and that makes it harder.
Darrell, Issa, thank you. 7 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on the Hill. Appreciate your time today, sir.
Thanks, Bill.